In the other video on creating a mouth, we used rectangle and triangles. We also played with the translate function to move a shape across the screen. Another way that they show you in the project guide to create a mouth is on this 5th page, add a mouth, and in this second green box here, the example called create a mouth from overlapping circles shows you how you could use 2 colored circles to create this almost cutout effect. They also used that in some different examples to create some shape around eyes. I think this picture here, yep, you can kind of see the vampire has this widow's peak hair. You would use overlapping circles to do that as well. And then the eye shape was also done with overlapping circles. So I'm going to do a quick demo on the overlapping circles as well using this guide here. So I'm going to go back to my page and I'm going to delete out this other mouth that I did for one of the other videos. Oops, I'm gonna undo. That's the teeth only. I'm gonna take this all out here. Just keep my eyes. And let's run that. Okay, great. So for our mouth, I'm gonna go down to this next line, make sure I'm tabbed over one time using the tab key. And I'm gonna start by putting a black circle down near the bottom of my face, so ellipse. And the last color I used was black, it looks like here. So I don't need to write a color in again. I'm continuing to use black, so I'm just gonna go right into the next shape I wanna create. I'm gonna try and center it on my mouth. So that's gonna be at X of 200. And then on the Y-axis moving this way, we're counting up. So let's try 300 would be all the way here, I believe. So let's try 250. So 200x, y 250. And then I'm gonna make it a pretty good sized mouth, maybe bigger than my eyes, a bit bigger than my eyes. They are 35 by 35. So maybe I'll try 50, 50. And let's run that and see what that looks like. That's not bad. I think I'm gonna move it up a little bit. That feels a little bit low. So maybe up to 225, and let's run that. Okay. I also don't really want this outline. You can just kind of see this outline around my black circle. So you can use no stroke with a capital S and an open and close parentheses to take away an outline that you don't want before you draw a shape. There we go. All right, now we're going to use that overlapping circle strategy to make like a cutout that will make it look like a smiling mouth. And I'm going to need to color match the face. So I'm going to change color, fill, and go up here to see, here's the color code for the teal that I used on the face. So actually I can just copy that, Control C, and paste it here instead, Control V. And then I have to tab over again. And now I'm going to draw another circle. So ellipse. I don't want it to be at the exact same spot as this one. I want to move it up. But the X is going to be the same. So the X is still going to be 200. But I'm going to move the center up a bit. So that black circle for the start of my mouth is at 225. So that's the center of that circle. So let's move it. How about we just move it to the top of this circle? And I can calculate the top of this circle. If I know the center is 225 and the width and length are 50, then this would be 225 plus 50. So 275. And then the size I can keep the same. And this will be our cutout that'll make more of that kind of smiling mouth. So let's run that again. Oh, And I did something wrong. So let's try and let's change this color here for a second so we can see where our problem is. So I'm going to, I don't want to, well, I can copy that again from the top. So let's set this to white for a second and see what happened here. Oh, I moved my circle down instead of up. Okay. Oh, that's right. Because 275, we're counting up this direction. So I wanted to go backwards on the number line. All right. So center of this circle was 2. So over to 200, down to 225. Okay, 225. And then the circle itself is 50 tall and 50 wide. Okay, so half of that, I also realize I need just half of that to get from the center to the edge, is 25. So we're going from 225 minus 25 because I want to move up. So that's actually going to be 200. So let's fix this. 200. And then let's make this teal again because we need to. So I'm going to copy my teal because it's matching whatever color my face was done in. Paste that back in there. All right. And so hopefully we're going to redraw that. I'm going to click run in a second again, and that should now cut out the top part of my mouth.